Welcome back to the Arts Department, everyone. Merry Christmas and all that good stuff. Happy holidays. How was your holiday? How are you? I am doing well myself. I had a very chill day. It was nice to sleep in and wake up and just kind of chill and not worry so much about anything. And then, of course, gotta get shit done mode kicked in, and I ended up rewiring my entire computer setup and everything today, because overachiever apparently. So now there's a new monitor up here, or not a new monitor, but my work monitor's over here now, so that it's much more one-to-one, which is nice. It's not over here and all this craziness. It's just a much more pleasant layout. Except I can't see my skull painting, so now I'm gonna have to move things around. Happy holidays, everyone. Rezakel coming in with the good vibes. I appreciate that. I hope that you all had a nice chill time, healthy, happy, and relaxing today. I know I did. Sat on the Discord with the wonderful Vil Farrell and talked about art and a few other things. Dungeons and Designers. Just some planning for tomorrow, you know. Oh no. Look at my stream avatar. He's naked. It's because I was goofing off today doing some stream avatar stuff. And unfortunately reset my stream avatar because I was trying to test it. So I should go and fix that because it doesn't do to be naked on stream on Christmas. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Naked stream avatar. So I'm going to fix that as soon as stream avatars kicks in and I can, you know, customize myself. Seems a little weird, but, you know, why not? So, does anybody get any good gifts today? Did anybody have any great food last night? Or even tonight? Please tell me all the amazing things. All the fun things. Finesse Fantasy. I'm doing well. I'm very chill today. Which is what we should be, right? Just maximum relaxation. How about yourself? How was your holiday? How is your holiday? My guy still feels naked. Offhand. Yeah, dual paintbrushes. That's where it's at. I think that's about all I need, really. There we go. That's me. That's me. Mauricio, what up, brother? Welcome back. Happy holiday. Razical Finesse, Moonshadis. I see some other people in there lurking, but I can see your stream avatars. So I'm gonna call you out because that's the kind of host I am. Hello, Malibu. Hello, Blue Shift Gaming. Hello, Clock Foxed. Hello, somebody whose name I can't read because people are standing in front of you. Oh, somebody got blowed up. Yeah, who is this? BJ White. Hello, BJ White. Hello, all you wonderful people. Happy holiday. I hope it is amazing and your day is going good. Great. Finesse, I've been told this before, but what is Boxing Day? If you don't mind filling us in. Melekalikimaka, Brother Moonshadows. I appreciate that. Maximum chill, Kalikimaka. I was gonna watch the new Wonder Woman movie because it's on HBO, and I was like, nah. That's not chill enough. Want to have like a chill day. Just relax. Right on, Rezakel. That's what I'm talking about. You know, just do what you want to do, right? Hard round, slightly soft brush coming in. It's about that time, friends. Gonna get in here and start doing some art. Hattie, hello. Indeed. I feel like I'm not a huge Christmas celebrating individual, but anytime that I'm around my family, they like celebrating, so I hang out with them. Oh, really? Okay, Mooner. That's weird. Fantasy, that's fair. That's fair. So you don't know like the derivation of the entire thing, like where it came from. I mean, I've heard of it, and I never really had anybody explain it to me. So now I've got. Oh, thank you, Hattie. I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't. It's to me, it feels like an opportunity to get together with friends and family, and it's good for the chillin'. And I don't have chillins, so what am I gonna do? I get to be an uncle and chill out, and I'm okay with that. Right? Be that uncle, do that thing. There is so many holidays in this period of time, though, that it's nice to say to people, happy holidays, and mean it, because I like to celebrate solstice simply because it is the shifting of the season into longer days again. So for me, that is woohoo. Sorry says it was a day to put things into boxes to donate to needy families. Yeah. Well, that's wonderful. I like the sound of that. There's nothing wrong with that. Do they still do the needy family thing? because that's cool, right? So right now what I'm doing, for those that are wondering, is I'm coming back in and I'm just doing a bit of color variance and adding some reds to her skin, like in her cheeks, on her ears, because there's so many blood vessels in the ears, right? For Dro or Drow, that would be more purples, and more saturated purples. Nicholas Shasharia. No, wait, Nicholas Hasaria. Yeah. You inspired me to not have an art block and to create my absolute greatest piece of art yet. Dude! That's fucking amazing. I am so glad. Congratulations. Are you on the Discord? Would you like to pop over and join the Discord so you can share it with us? I'd love to see it in the art section if you care to share. I mean, I know some people are shy about art and everything, but I'm Hashiri. There you go. Thank you for clarifying. I hate saying people's names wrong, but I'm so bad. I'm so embarrassed. Oh goodness. Did not have pressure sensitivity on, folks. It's just 100% pressure on everything. Whatever, man. It's cool. Just do it. Take some of those highlights out and see what this looks like. Hashira. That's what I said. Yeah, told ya. Hashira. There you go. It's gonna lock in. It'll lock in, I promise. See, that's the problem with streaming, is there's all of this, there's all of that, there's all this down here, and you're trying to get it all right. So, apologies when I get your names wrong, my friends. I have a hard enough speaking without reading and drawing all at the same time. I feel like they're different centers of the brain, so sometimes they just don't line up. Like the language center and the art center, just like, wow. You know, we do what we do. So yeah. Hello, Cammy. Welcome back. Welcome. How did your stream go today, Cammy? You were streaming, right? Yeah, Razakel. I do my best because it is important to people and it's important to me. So I also give a lot of leeway when people get my name wrong, because I know that it's, they're just reading a name. So what do you prefer to go by, Hashira? Do you prefer Nicholas? Nick? Right, Mooner? It's like you have to use your language brain first and then get into your art brain. Oh, Cammy, you're still streaming? Wonderful. We like Cammy. She's good people. She's streaming apparently a banned game right now. So that's a thing. Nicholas Nick Hashira. Tomato. That's a weird name. Nick Tomato? It's a moniker, really. I think I'm gonna merge this layer down. Oh. complaint. Alright, let's do this. Unlink it, merge it, and relink all this crap. Link, 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 link. Where that? God damn it. Nope. Hold on. Now we can merge it. There we go. See, if you link before you merge, then it will cut out the pixels for you. Right on, Tomato. I mean, Nick. Oh, Cammy. You're just pushing the old Twitch buttons. Okay, when you get banned, I don't want to hear your outrage. I don't want to hear it. I'll be like, well, what'd you think was going to happen? And I'm going to be bummed because then I won't have one of my oldest supporters with her badge in there. Oldest. I think that was a miss. My earliest supporters. Earliest. That's the word I was looking for. Alright. So, what was your favorite gift? Anyone? Did anybody get anything amazing for the holiday? Do tell. I like stories. I did not get any gifts this year. Because people have learned not to get me things. Wow, Cammy. Gutsy. Gutsy. So I'm going to come in and blend in some of these colors. Because color is intrinsically tied to value, right? So there's going to be a bit of a value shift in there. So if I was to do this and put this to color, then you can see where the values shift, right? But luckily, it was pretty spot on. Good job, I say. Good job. I'm not found anything, so I'm sure Twitch will do. That's true. They just don't even care. But I don't know. I'm not Twitch. Who knows how they work? They're weird. They're weird and they do weird stuff. Ruh-roh. Hit some red there. Don't want to blend those reds too much. Because for those that don't know, there's this color theory that is about the skin of the face, and it generally goes like this. There is a band of cools that runs Sorry, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hey everybody, if you got a gift from Sorry, give her a shout out. Amazing. So nice of you. Thank you, Sorry. Hype. Sub hype. Lots of sub hype. Lots of love. Thank you so much. It's so kind of you. Happy holidays. It's just... Did you get anything amazing for the holiday? Sorry. Dope. That's so nice of you. Look at that love, folks. Coming in from the wonderful Sariana. So, if any of you don't already follow Sariana, I highly recommend checking her out because she does wonderful drow artwork, and it's really pleasant to watch. It's very meticulous, and she's got great expressiveness in her characters, and yeah, I'd totally go and give her a follow. She deserves it. And thank you again. Sorry, Anna. Amazing. Very much appreciated. So like I was about to say, there is a band of cools that runs basically along the jaw. So, whoop, that ain't it. How about we use a brush and not the fill, right? So the cools would run along here, except for the ear, right? Because the ears have so much blood in them. So there's basically cool there, and then there's reds that run basically along here. And it's these bands of color. And then as you get up to the forehead, there's more yellows that happen. And it seems really counterintuitive, but it's actually that, like, you could use that as the basis for whatever you're painting, if you're painting someone's face. Obviously, the blues are going to be maybe a little less pronounced on a female, but on guys, it's very much so because of the face fur, the beard, the furry fur. Oh goodness, Stream Elements going fucking bonkers. Sorry guys, spam a lot. Indeed. So, if you are doing any types of portraiture work, you can use that as the basis for your coloring structures on faces. You can also just knock that kind of stuff way back so that it's a very subtle kind of shift in things, right? So you can barely see it. And then come back in with, with reds and stuff and kind of accent that and make them kind of greater in the ears and on the nose, because the nose has a lot of blood vessels in it also. That's assuming that you are going for any type of realism whatsoever. But you can also use it to gain a little bit of subtlety in what you're doing. Lightstun, hello. Welcome back. Your Twitch broke, huh? I am not surprised. Twitch has been doing some weird shit. Like, I went to connect today and OBS was like, that just doesn't exist. I was like, what? Of course there's technical difficulties today. Oh, Sarah, yeah, you're welcome. Just keep it subtle, right? Or as my old art teacher used to say, remember, KISS. Keep it simple, stupid. Like, are you supposed to call me stupid? Because I believe you get your ass sued for something like that. So once I have those colors in there, I can, since they're very subtly put in there, I can kind of massage those edges a little bit. And now you can't even really tell they're there, but they are, because there's a very subtle shift going on. A little bit of lights and stuff, and then I can just merge those down. I can merge those down. Because why not, right? Yeah, and it applies to everything, especially art related, because with art, simplicity and design really, it does get you far, because you are more clearly communicating your intent. Ruh-roh, where's that shadow? Come on, smudge it. Come on, smudge it. Something selected. All right. Let's bring that strength up to 100. did a presentation at work once about KISS where I argued it should be KISS if you're actually following the principle. Keep it simple? Yes. Right? So does that change anything? I mean, it's a lot more fun to say keep it simple, stupid. Or you could, if you were trying to edit yourself, you could say keep it simple, so and so. Hattie, thank you for that redemption. I will hydrate right now. Right now. Because agua. I feel like this music may be too chill. Because while we are chill, we are not that chill. Alright, folks, get ready. I kid. Viewership dropped by 3 when I did that. They're like, oh yeah? Okay, bye-bye. Why not? You crazy. I like you, but you crazy. My friend that used to say that to me just announced that he's getting married. I am so excited for that guy. Such a nice guy. Super, super funny too. I feel like he should be streaming. Man, he'd have such a following. Oh, so you came over here, you're like, yeah, Battle Royale. No, I was just gonna drop a little metal to get everybody excited. Is the paint layer right? There it is. Okay. This is the paint layer. It's good, yeah? Yeah, painting is good, yeah. Let's do the paintings. Yeah, Mauricio. I wish there was more metal music that I could find that was what do you call it? Free and clear of the license needs. Lights done, right? What do you mean there's only 2 people on YouTube? Hey man, doesn't matter the platform. Y'all are here. We are platform agnostic here. We show, we don't show more love for one or the other. We appreciate you all equally. Your amazing support of the channel. And all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. You've heard me say it before. One moment, please. Okay then. Okay. Making some hard decisions here. About overpainting and underpainting and stuff like that. Might actually do a shorter stream this evening, just to have a little more time to kind of chill to myself, because I still have work that needs to get done this weekend, as well as Dungeons and Designers tomorrow morning. Which should be a fun one. We're gonna do this thing called Hero World that Vil Farrell came up with, and it's gonna be interesting. I think, at least. Sounds fun to me. Stun is on the Twitch. Welcome, Stun, to Twitch. Don't have to be here. You can always do the YouTubes. We appreciate you either way, wherever you want to be, whatever works for you and your lifestyle and your system. Because I know some people have problems with Twitch. I did try and adjust it so that it's a little more option-y / user-friendly. But at least here you can configure that stream avatar, be part of the fun. Told ya, mouth no worky. Trying to make these interesting marks, and instead I make interesting remarks. Kronos, welcome back. Happy holidays. Sarah. Did I not say hello to Sarah? Sarah, hello. Yes, it is oftentimes hard to wind down after a stream, especially when I'm already particularly amped up, which is not today, luckily. But there's often evenings where I'm up until 12:30 just trying to fall asleep after, later streams and stuff. So it's certainly it's not trying or anything, Like there's worse reasons to be wide awake. It's not like insomnia, Right on, Stun. We look forward to having you in there, my friend. I mean, it's not really streams, it's just us goofing off. No, that's way too orange for that purple. We've got like kind of desat red in there, but we can saturate a little bit and add it back in as a dark. So we get that nice shadow shape in there. Oops, that is the wrong way. Smaller, make it smaller. Needs to be more red if it's going to be on our nose. So it's just a little bump, right? But it's always good to resaturate it a little bit. Yeah, Cammy, you've made it. You've made it. Congratulations. You've got bots. Adding some purples into the shadows on her hair. Right? Sorry, she's just gonna take off. She's like, they're like, do you want to see band gameplay and stripper scenes and sex and things that you can't see on normal Twitch? Go to Cammy Boy's stream. She doesn't give a fuck. Oh. Wait. What happened? Pejazet. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the arts department. Hey, you guys want to see something? You guys want to see, since it's, you know, it's just us. Don't tell anybody. Got something you guys want to see. Little sneak peek about what's coming next year for the stream. Oh, that's not the one. There we go. Nope, that's not the one either. Well, he's here somewhere. So, here's the tip. Don't name all your things the same exact shit. There we go. There he is. Yay, look at that. Finally, they're dancing for you. Hello, Rick. Hello. Did you see that dance for you? Paja? Pajazet? Man, it's a hard name to say. What do you normally go by Paja? So, what I was gonna show you guys was, check this out. Doop 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 doop. So I thought you guys would like that. Aw, man. Yeah, that's what happens. It's you get to use it for 24 hours. It is not infinite. If you want to unlock emotes, my friend, you must subscribe. But hey, at least you got the love for 24 hours. Love, baby. You guys like this, Skelly? So what's going to happen next year is Skelly is going to take the place of some of the avatars that we currently have. But there's also going to be a lot of equipment and stuff that he can use, among other things. The cubes are going to stay. Many of the others are going to go. But I promise that it's going to be worth it. There's bigger plans than that too. So the customization is going to improve. So, but it's a lot of work. As was evidenced today when I took one thing to make a walk cycle, and I still have to do a dance cycle, a jump cycle, a sitting, and all of the different things just for Skelly. So. Sarah, because the crewmates are going to be going away eventually, sometime next year once I get to a certain point with things. But I'm going to introduce Skelly first, along with a bunch of gear and stuff like that, and switch up the cube to be a little more customizable in a way that I want to do specifically. But I want to make sure that Skelly is as customizable as we currently have with everything else. I don't think I have a dying animation option, but we'll find out. I think really it's in the program, it just breaks whatever you have into a bunch of pieces. So. Good evening, Viscera. Welcome, welcome. Happy holidays. If I missed anybody, hello, welcome. Wonderful to have you here this evening. Just chilling, taking it easy. Still doing art, obviously, because that's what we do here. Did Moonshadow steal a yet another star? Because he's up in the 38,000 area with his exposure already. Gotta watch out for that Mooner, man. He'll get you. there's a bunch of wonderful people here this evening. I'm so glad you all could make it. I hope that you had a wonderful, eventful Christmas. Healthy, happy, safe, all those things, and that your family is feeling loved and you're feeling love from your families, all that stuff, if that's your holiday. And if you already had your holiday, I hope it was equally awesome. And if your holiday is yet to come, I hope that when it gets here, it's badass. Right on, Stun. Well, good morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever the hell you're tuning in from. Opinion. Got me a book I've wanted for a while, Star Wars Women of the Galaxy features all the neat women of the franchise and the full pages of some incredible art from tons of fans. Cool. Right on. Right on. So story behind this portrait. Also found the art condition episode you did with Moose and Joby helpful. Thanks for that. Wanted to hop in on my... Oh, hey. Paja, I'm glad that you found that helpful. It was really fun to do, and it's interesting because afterwards, the next day, I was like, oh, we didn't talk about this, and we didn't talk about that. And there's all these other things that I wanted to talk about. So hopefully, at some point, there'll be another art condition podcast that we can get in on and give some more equally opinioned opinions. Sarah, I think it's actually a really fun idea to do the Charlie Brown dance for the crewmates. And if I wasn't switching up the stream, I 100% would do that. 100%. But coming up, things are going to be different. Not super different. Different layout. Different stream avatars. And hopefully you guys are still into it. Yeah, I mean, that's actually how I rate holidays, is like how chill they are. And I mean, I love my family and everything, but they called and I saw that they called and I was like, I'll just wait. Like, I'll call them back. And then in like 10 minutes, I called them back and everybody had chilled out because I had heard the message. And then I was able to be like, oh, hey, happy holiday and stuff. And there was like a short conversation. I was like, okay, back to chill. Malibu, Merry Winter Holiday. That's a wonderful way to say that. Heezy, good evening. Miss Von Drake, hello, welcome back. Viscera, I don't know if I said hello, but I'm a jerk face. And hello. There you go. I just saw your good evening. It wasn't that long ago, so I don't feel as bad. But hello, welcome back. Oh, I love my family, but, when everybody's like amped up, hey, do you want to call Autumn? Let's call Autumn. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, and I listened to I had to hold the phone here to listen to the voicemail because it was loud enough. So it's a large family, and I mean, you see me on stream when I'm amped up. Same thing, family. And since I didn't pick up, my mom sent me 9 emails full of photos of people. She's like, oh, well, here, take this then. It's like she just like flicked them off like super fast. Like, thanks, Mom. I love my family. Crazy, crazy people. Wonderful, crazy people. Exactly. Exactly. That's mom. Love her. Absolutely. Oh, no, that was the dark color. You don't want the dark color. You want the light color. Light colored lines. 这样gut, ja. Let's get some of the shadows under here. Mom superpower indeed. Spoken by a true mom. Are you like preparing yourself right now for when she gets older? Oh wait, what was the best present I received during Christmas? Stun. I didn't celebrate Christmas because it's just me. But Sariana just gifted 5 subs to 5 wonderful people in the channel earlier, and that was a pretty cool gift because benefited me, benefited you, and I'm into that. We all lift together, right? Nikiko Akaniki. Is that? Did I get that right? Nikki. I remember now. Hi, Nikki. Merry Christmas. Happy holiday. I hope that your day was wonderful and relaxing and full of love and health and good food. I had leftovers and it was awesome. Sometimes you just gotta do leftovers, man. I don't see what your problem is. It's a little too dark. Let's grab this. Let's go more saturated and slightly more dark. See, you remember when I said that value and saturation are tied together? So it's never 1-to-1. I can't go from here, where it's like lighter, to there and expect that it's going to remain the same. It's always different. It's really hard to lock into exactly what it looks like or what each thing is supposed to be, even given a lot of time and familiarity with colors and everything. It's like it's a whole huge ball of crazy twine to understand. That was a horrible, horrible way to explain that. But it's Christmas, and I'm a little slow in the head today. I'm sorry. Oh, light's done. Hey, thanks for that, buddy. Appreciate that. Save now, indeed. Save it. Appreciate it. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, sorry. It's wow, because they have a skin tone that isn't natural to our world. So you have to like look at analogs. You have to look at people with really dark skin, but then change it to be more like, I don't want to say ashy, but like I mean, they have like kind of violet gray skin, right? And like, what do you look at for that? Nikki, my thing is easier for me in traditional art, but converting my color into digital has been a bit of a battle. Yeah, it always is. One thing that I've found, Nikki, that helps is using the smudge tool. So you can, if you've ever done oil before, a quick fix for that is to go and get a brush, like let's say this ink brush here. We're gonna do this on a new layer. I'll show you real quick because I think this was very helpful for me. So you get a brush, and it can be like an inky brush, right? And you get your color, and let's say you had like a skin tone, right? And you just that should be at 100%. So wait a minute, damn it! I hate when it does this. What is all that? There, this one? There you go. So you have your color, right? And you kind of smash that in there, and then you want to take that and shift it more into the reds and stuff. So you put that in there, and then get a little bit more saturation in it right at that turning form, right? So you do those all flat, as if you were doing like acrylic paint. But then, because it's digital, you can come back and use a smudge brush like this to take your forms and round them off, right? To take your colors and blend them together. And you can add in brush strokes like that. And if you have the right smudge brushes, you can give it kind of a painterly look, right? So that's one approach that you can do for coloring. So rather than doing that real digital looking like back and forth that I'm currently doing, you can actually just lay in a color and hit the edges. And it's actually a really fast technique for getting to an end result. I don't know that they're more desaturated, Paja. I think that you can actually you could get some really saturated dro looking skin tones, right? Depending on like where like for me, and I'm thinking about this because I've been thinking about it because I'm going to do a drow, however you want to say it. And I'm thinking about having highlights that have chromatic fringing and that they really, really pop. So they're like bright blues and stuff like that, but then it quickly drops off into shadow. Hey stud, you could always save your exposure and get a commission from me or something like that. You do you though, brother. Happy holiday. Oh, okay. So prime example. Remember where I was saying that saturation is not tied to value? Look at the red right there. Like it pops, right? But it pops because it's next to something that's desat. So then when I turn on the saturation to check what the saturation looks like, you can see that it's actually darker than everything around it. So that's called simultaneous contrast. So that's when something is contrasting with the stuff around it, but it is not exactly it's your mind kind of playing a trick on you. Stun, you do you, brother. You save if you want to save. Oh, gotta make sure to use the brush that I was using. What brush was I using? Hard, round, slightly soft. Giggity. Hey, Stream Elements is right. I appreciate all you being here. I mean, fleshing out the arts department on a holiday? I kind of expected nobody to show up today. I was like, wow, people got better things to do than hang out with me and watch me stumble through a painting. It52, welcome. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. Friends, we are coming up on our first Battle Royale of the evening. If you're not following, smash that follow button, get in on the Battle Royale. If you don't do it now, it might not let you in. So hit that follow. Battle Royale on this channel will get you 200 gold as well as 200 SE exposure. SE exposure can be used to get free stickers, prints, portfolio review, or even a commission from me. And later on, it will also be used to get you custom stream avatar stuff on the channel. So, hit that follow button, prepare yourselves. In 2 minutes, we're gonna pop over and run a 60-second ad that you won't see if you are a subscriber, or if you have ad blocker and you're smart. And then we are going to come back for the Battle Royale, and somebody is going to win themselves some SE exposure. I mean, there's other ways to phrase that, Cammy. Michael Nirori. I can't even say your last name, Michael, so welcome. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. All right, I'm gonna hit save here so I don't mess it up. We are going to run that ad real quick and we'll come right back. Stick with us, 60 seconds, and we're going to come back for the Battle Royale where you can earn yourself some channel points. For all my wonderful subscribers out there, I was trying to say that Stream Elements was absolutely correct. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I am so glad that you're all here. I'm glad that you are all having a wonderful holiday and that we can be here and be a community together. Good times, friends, good times. So, that being said, let us pop this open. It is a beautiful holiday for a Battle Royale, my friends. In drops Malibu, Get Good, Miss Von Drake, Hattie, Paradox Moose, Nikki, Art, Suri, Sarah, Finesse, Viscera, Aiko, Rick, Stunditsu, Queen, Razikel, Moonshaddis, the official Harry Potter. I think I've missed somebody. Paja. I think. Yes. So many battles. Stun picked up a bandage. Nikki picked up a bandage. People are going down left and right. Finesse taken out by Moonshaddis. Cammy taken out by... Oh, no, she made it. She almost got taken out by Nikki. Aiko takes out Nikki. Cammy takes out Aiko. BJ takes out Cammy. It's Get Good versus... Oh, Viscera with BJ White making a run for it. Doesn't think he's going to make it. Get Good goes for a bandage. Gets taken out, or BJ gets taken out by Viscera. Get Good gets a second bandage. It is not looking good for Viscera, folks. Viscera goes down by Get Good Millhouse. Get Good Millhouse, you are the winner. Do that dance. Oh yeah. Take that jump. Oh yeah. Congratulations. That is our winner, Get Good Millhouse, our wonderful new friend who rated us earlier in the week. We appreciate him very much. He's got some great work. Is that what it is, Stun? I thought it was kind of unique and interesting. Because isn't Milhouse from The Simpsons? So, right? I don't know. I think it's cool. Indeed. 200 points closer. Okay, so for those that followed, you can go down into the About section and look for the Stream Avatars widget, and you can configure your stream avatar to be pretty much anything you want it to right now. In the near future, that is going to change next year at some point, given that I have time enough to execute all of the stuff that I want to. Currently, you have all sorts of options. Get in there, express yourself, enjoy it. Also in the Stream Elements widget, you can see the store and you can see the leaderboards and you can see how you're doing in your quest to get to a free sticker, a free print, or a commission, or whatever it is that you want to get with your SE exposure. Like everything else on Twitch, everything you do that supports the channel gains you additional exposure. Subscribers gain 2 times the exposure over time, that sort of thing. And thank you for following, thank you for being here, and thanks for being part of the arts department. Well, that's just hurtful, Stun. I don't think any of us are idiots. Oh, hey, it's Kayla K. Thank you very much. Man, your name just rolls off my tongue for some reason. Easy to say. Oh, hey, it's Kayla K. Yeah, that's super easy. I dig it. Thank you for having an easy to say name. Makes me seem like less of a dumbass. Yeah, no, Sarah, I was just saying, like, yeah. Stun would never say that. Stun loves it here. Stun is a very nice young man. No, that's a little too yellow. In fact, I should probably cool that off ever so slightly. And by cool it off, I mean lighten it, because it's in the, as we talked about earlier, the cool section of the face, right? So I have enough colors at this point that I can just color pick from the canvas and smooth things out by just little tiny marks, right? Man, she's kind of looking like a Thundercat. Like, what? How'd that happen? Oh, Mina. Merry Christmas. Sorry, I missed that. I was like back and forth between... You know the drill. I never mean to miss anybody's hellos. Merry Christmas. Welcome back to the Arts Department. Wonderful to see you here, always. Aiko! Hello, hello. Thundercats, ho! Yeah, looking a little like Kit and Kat, right? Isn't that their names? The young ones? Pacha, this is just me doodling. So I was doing my warm-up sketches, and I happened to draw something that I liked, and that's generally how this goes here. We do a lot of sketches, and then we pick one that we like, and we work on it. We did this one earlier. Wanted to get in and do this one. Her. Like I can draw all kinds of shit. Apparently I can't draw an arrow. And I instead liked this one more, so I decided to go with it. And this one's looking pretty good. Although at this rate, we're gonna get through December and I'm gonna forget all about it because we're gonna start a January sketches folder or file, and this is gonna go into the bin and never be seen again. Because, you know, that's how we roll. We just keep drawing. He's drawing. Play Marta, 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome to the arts department. Thank you for the follow. Arrows are difficult. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, there's all kinds of art that happens around here. Occasionally there's ideas behind it, and there's we've got some character portraits coming up. Moonshadows, thank you for that redemption. We got some character portraits coming up on the plate here for the Dungeons and Designers crew. For those that don't know, Saturdays, starting roughly at about 11 a.m., we stream out our D&D campaign on that Twitch channel. If you're into watching D&D, come and check it out. Even if you're not, come and check it out. Give us a follow, so help us make affiliate. I have no idea where we stand with that, but the more the merrier. Yeah, so I'm gonna end up. So we've done one season, and so my initial Mooner, we're gonna get to that stretch. Hold that thought. I want to plug this real fast for people. My initial drawing for it, for that crew, was the year 1, and it took me so long to do these, but this was the lineup for it, right? So this was, it took me so long because we had a lot of characters, right? There was a lot of people playing. It was the kind of campaign where you could pop in and pop out, and you didn't know who you were going to play with in any given week, because it was all based in a city. And you'd be like, oh, hey, what are you doing here? And then you'd end up going out on a campaign or on a quest that evening for the Frontier Coalition. And the Coalition send you out on a job that had a reward structure and everything like that. It was very kind of one-shotty, but there was also an overarching story going on. So I basically drew every one of the people that was in the campaign, and that was season 1, quote unquote. And now we're going into season 2, and season 2 has some of these characters, but I've also changed up my style a little bit. So there's going to be some redrawing that happens, and we'll see what that looks like. And I'm gonna draw some of the new characters, since we now have a split campaign where there's a little bit going on in the Frontier still. The Frontier Coalition is no more, and then there's some stuff going on in another city called Marne, and there's a majority of those characters are new characters, so they need to be redrawn. So over the next month or so, I'm going to be doing those characters when I don't have anything on the plate. Let's do that stretch, shall we, friends? Join in if you've been drawing or if you just need a stretch. We're going to start by pushing through the heels of our hands, so interlace your fingers, like so, and push outward gently. If you feel any tightness, like I do, release it, and then push into it again. All right, Stun. Take care, buddy. Thanks for coming by. Merry Christmas, my friend. Have a great day. See that? I remembered. So we're going to hold this for another 5 seconds. Already saved, Stun. Thank you. All right. So now we're going to invert that, and we're going to pull gently this way, right? So Grab your knuckles and pull that way. We're gonna hold that for about 10 seconds. And then we're gonna do the other side, same thing. Remember to be gentle here. This doesn't have to be super hard, just enough so that you can feel it kind of along here. And like I said earlier, if you feel any pain or any cramping or anything like that, let go and relax it. There you go. Kimmy. We're a family stream here. Please don't bring that kind of language into this right now. We're just doing a stretch, which is good for you. So, the next thing is, we're going to take our thumbs, like so, and we're going to wrap our fingers over them, and then we're going to try to push our pinkies towards our elbows. So what that looks like is this, right? We're going to do this for a count of 8. And you should feel that up along the top of your arm to your elbow. And again, if it hurts at all, release it. Be careful. All right. And then the final thing is to shake it out. Doesn't matter what you look like. Nobody cares anyway. It's gonna make a great clip someday. There you go. Thank you for that stretch redemption, Moonshadows. Keeping us limber, keeping us active. Stretching, so good for you. So good. Wait, sorry, does that mean that somebody is Nicolas Cage is gonna come along and like have to search for her, finding clues in old writings and stuff? Burger Face, Merry friggin' Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. Yeah. Burger, yeah. I hear you. I almost forgot about it. I did not almost forget about it. Oh, hey, Burger, I may or may not have been influenced by your wonderful emote. Let's see your tier 2 emote. Show me your tier 2 emote. Send in Nick Cage. Just gotta find Cammy Boy. So, I was working on this today because I need to switch some things up. So, yeah, I may or may not have been influenced by what you were doing. You know how it is. You're making art and things just kind of pop into place. You may or may not have seen them somewhere before. Play every skeleton character. Right? Oh, so Malibu was hanging out with me on the Discord whilst we worked on that. We were hanging out on the Dungeons and Designers Discord. Not open to the public yet, sorry. And just chatting whilst I worked. She was like, oh, I love seeing your animation process. And I'm here like, fuck, it's not working! Fucking stupid fuck! And then I, once I got off of people's eyes on it, and I was like, okay, just slow down, stop and think this over. But it literally took me probably 6 hours to get all that done. So I'm glad that you love it, Malibu. Oh no! Wait, how do you not have a backup? I literally have probably like 10 styluses around here. It does, Burger. I did not anticipate how long it was gonna take. I don't know why. I was like, oh, I'll just knock this thing out today before the stream. Nope. That's a solid no on that one. Whoa, what just happened there? That was some serious lag. Vico Bonilla, welcome. Welcome to the Arts Department. Thank you for that follow. Cami, I wouldn't say they're completely dissimilar. There are things good illustrators use from animation, and there's things that good animators use from illustration. Wait, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like, they're pretty cross-compatible. I will say this. There is a huge section of animation that most illustrators don't get into, and that has to do with kinetics, body mechanics, right? So many illustrators they'll do the lineup, right? So like you look at this lineup image, and everybody has that basic stance, and that's a concept design thing where it's showing as much of the character as possible, and they're in a fairly neutral stance for that character, in a neutral stance. And a lot of character designers don't even get into the showing some character in the stance. It's just like this is showing all of the items and things that they wear and their size. That's all it is. But then other people will get into body language, like how they hold themselves. Like you look at Quinn, he's kind of puffed up in the chest. Kovis here, he's a little bit kind of like brought into himself, unsure of himself, right? That kind of thing. And then you get into a whole nother world, which is actual biomechanics and how somebody moves and how somebody holds themselves and that sort of stuff. And that all comes from animation. You look at Daniel's work. For those that don't know, Daniel is my good friend, my coworker, and someone who I went to school with, and we've had very parallel tracks. While I was studying animation, he was studying animation way back in the day, junior college. But he went to a different school than I did that was much more intensive, and you can see that in his work. He has a physicality to his body language that is far and above what mine is, and that's because he had a teacher that was like, you have to do 30 pages in your sketchbook daily, and I had a teacher who was like, yeah, whatever. So put in the work and it shows later on because it all goes in, right? But it was like, get that body language down, make it feel naturalistic, and that came from animation more than illustration. Illustration, oftentimes they'll find those moments that are expressive, and they'll really get into that particular body language, but not so much so any type of movement, right? And that's what animation brings that illustration does not. Burger, you be quiet. He is not me. He's a half elf who's never mind. I'm not even gonna get into it. I'm not gonna explain myself to you, Burger. Yeah, it's totally me. Lazy character creation. I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about my ears that I can't keep a pen behind because it falls off constantly? Is that what you're talking about, Burger? Okay, so I'm happy to be able to catch one of your streams. I gotta run, already early morning here. Oh, wow. Budget. Thank you for coming by during your early morning. Super appreciate you catching the stream. Nice to have you here. Nice to have you in the arts department. If you get a chance, pop over, join the Discord. You can contribute and we can have discussions offline. Otherwise, have a wonderful, wonderful sleep and we'll see you next time. Oh, Mina, that's wonderful. Congratulations. New drawing tablet. Isn't that fun? Exciting. Joke's on you, Cammy. They're called Menehune. Back me up, Mooner. Just prove her wrong. Just there's elves in Hawaii. The Autumn Lore. He was raised by wolves. Deep in the upcountry forests of the big island of Hawaii. He didn't know how to speak until he was brought into civilization by a good friend named Moonshadows. Mina, how do you like your new tablet? Is it good? Is it everything that you expected it to be? And what are you coming from as far as digital art? What were you working with prior? That's going to be light right there. Ah, okay. So you're used to the product. That's good. Right on. Glad to hear it. Okay, I'm gonna do something drastic here, so play along for just a moment. My favorite animators? I mean, I love what Chuck Jones contributed. The original stuff, right? It's wild and fun. I mean, obviously Glenn Keane is a master. He's the last master of that form. As far as having, I have things that I look at that I love, if that, like, as far as style is concerned, like obviously Miyazaki films, Masamune Shirow, Shiro Masamune, but those are like translated manga and stuff, right? Stuff that was manga is now anime. So Nikiko, Nikki, it's oddly enough, it's not anime. It is ElfQuest was the initial Asian influence for me, because she was influenced by anime and stuff like that. So, wait, hold on. Yeah, Cammy, that was something that I had to work out early on. You saw me like trying to figure that out on the the queen that I did, right? With the hair. But yeah, it's definitely like it's challenging to determine whether or not I should see the other ear. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to see the other ear. If she was turned maybe a little bit more. Cool, right on. I don't remember your past streams either, Cammy. Yeah, Burger. Akira, massive influence. But I think that I never watershedded the artwork. Like I didn't go, oh my god, that design style speaks to me, and it didn't speak to me that much. The idea of having an animation that was adult oriented and intense and cerebral, that spoke to me. But I didn't get into the style of Akira and try and like break it down and understand what made it so appealing. And I probably should have, because it's fucking stellar. Ninja Scroll, Nikki. Yeah. Macross, not as much. Macross. What? Although Macross, my really good friend, other really good friend in high school, Guy, used to have that on VHS tape that he got from Japan before it came to the United States. Probably dating myself quite a bit. And I would watch that over at his place all the time prior to anime becoming really big in the United States, along with later on in high school some of the Ghibli films that we had access to from people going to Japan and coming back and having VHS tapes of it. Yes, VHS tapes. It was a while ago. So we had bootlegs of that stuff. So many times sitting at my friend's house watching Castle in the Sky, Laupta, and like don't know what they're saying, but we got the gist of it and watched it over and over and over again. And the funny thing is I actually when that was when it came up on HBO Max, I watched Laupta again, and I was like, wow, I don't remember it being that kid oriented, and I think it might have been because of the translation. But there's a lot of kind of slapstick in it. Still love it though. Still love it. My all-time, yeah, I'm not ever watching Grave of the Fireflies again, by the way. My all-time favorite has to be Nausicaa. And because I discovered Nausicaa when I was just a kid. Like when I was little tiny youngin' and went into the video store, and there was this thing called Warriors of the Wind. And if you don't know, it's a travesty. What they did to this thing. So you all know what Nausicaa looks like, right? So this is what they did with Warriors of the Wind. That was their selling. That's when they brought it here. They chopped like 45 minutes out of it and did that poster. Like, who is this dude? What is that? Where's that even in the story? That's Pazu? No, not Pazu. And like a winged horse? What? Like, yeah, it just didn't. the stuff that they put on the poster and everything, and the fact that they chopped the hell out of it, it basically, that was the whole reason that Miyazaki never released anything in the States until past, like, I want to say the year 2003 or something. But as a kid, I got to watch that, and that was my first exposure to anime, and I want to say I was like 10 or 11, maybe 12. And I was like, oh shit, yeah. And I hated Disney. Hated Disney. Would not watch Disney films at all. Bob Akikil. Boba Kikil? Bob? Thank you for the follow, Bob. Yeah, so when I finally got to see what Nausicaa was supposed to be, it was mind-blowing. But as a kid, it was also mind-blowing because it introduced me to animation in a way that I wasn't aware of. And then once I became aware of it, I was able to like seek it out more. And so that was definitely my favorite. It always holds a place that's like very dear to me. It's like a very much nostalgia thing to watch that movie, and I'll watch it again and again and again and again because of that. And some of those design cues definitely sneak into my work because I was looking at it at such a young age. But for as much as those design things come up, so does Conan and ElfQuest. Those are kind of the first exposures to art that I had. Yeah, so whatever company made that original Warriors of the Wind, man, they screwed it for the rest of us because we would have had Ghibli films way earlier. Oh, that's super cool. Sailor Moons. Let's do this. So forgive me whilst I play around for a few, my friends, on some color ideas and stuff. Said it before and I'll say it again. Art is playing. If you don't play, you're going to miss out on some of those things that may or may not be super awesome. So make sure to give yourself the space to play around. There we go. Finally, the stream avatars dance for Bob. Thanks for the follow, buddy. Welcome to the arts department again. And let me know if I'm saying your name wrong, because I probably am. So I realized that I wanted her hair to pop more, right? So if I want that, I have to have like a dark background to pull that off. Good layer. Thank you. So just going with some color variation, some darkness, kind of make all this stuff pop a little bit more. Do something, some kind of textural stuff behind her, right? Doesn't really matter. But thinking I'm gonna use that to key the front of the design to kind of drop off into the shadows a little bit more. Well, thank you, friends. I appreciate that. It's always nice to get feedback. Makes me feel good. Like you guys see what I don't because all I see is the flaws. I'm like, God damn it. Just do the thing. Jolie, do the thing. Oh, thank you, Reskiel. That we're gonna file that under if you don't like the way things are going, change gears drastically. Hoodow. Rice Krispies. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. And happy holiday. I liked Cowboy Bebop quite a lot. I think I only ever really watched that series once, which for me, when it comes to like anime series, like if it's a good series or a good movie, I'll watch it multiple times, right? But I think I was so wrapped up in school at the time that I saw it, was in college, that I didn't circle back because I had so much going on. Mauricio, Noska has a strong Mobius. Yeah, absolutely. And that was where any of the kind of Euro kind of injects into my art, because I was never really into Mobius at all. But I was into a bunch of the other European artists, most notably, wow, why am I blanking on his name right now? Milo Manara. His work is actually influential for me. Influential, yes. As far as the European artists go. But I didn't find his stuff until I was well into junior college also. So a lot of stuff was thrown around in junior college, right? As well as Art Center, obviously. And there was so much that it kind of got lost in the noise, and then later on I was able to come back and look at some of those artists. But none of them, I didn't watershed any of their work as much as I watershedded to ElfQuest. I literally drew ElfQuest probably like once or twice a week. I would just look at the art and redraw them. Nikki, Castlevania? Which Castlevania? Sorry, that's awesome. That's awesome. That is what the Discord is for, my friends. So if you want to have a discussion, and like really in-depth discussion, and really get some people involved, I would recommend pinging the like for this sort of thing, like Worth Watching channel. Like find a YouTube clip, post it up, and be like, hey, this was one of my favorites. What else were you into? Dazzle Pants. Welcome back. Happy holidays. Nikki. We can always talk about anime, and I don't want to like steer the conversation. I'm just encouraging people to have these big, huge, in-depth, long, drawn-out conversations about this sort of stuff on the Discord, because I feel like that's the whole setup, right? What brush am I using here? I'm using the chalk brush, right? I think that's what it is. Primary use, easy chalk. That's what I'm using here. Easy. It's chalk, man. It's just chalk. Burger, yeah, actually. I mean, I wouldn't say it's master studies, but if you look, and I pointed this out on one of my streams, you might not have been there, but these right here are not my drawings. I looked at somebody else to do those drawings. Because I was interested in the shapes they were making and the choices they were making in their design. Nikki, this is Photoshop. That is totally cheating in the best way possible. Look at people, you know? I mean, my entire professional style, I would say, outside of the flat graphic stuff, the sketching style that I have is, I wouldn't say it's Daniel's style, but I definitely looked at his technique, adapted what I do to his technique, and came up with my interpretation of what he does, because everybody responded to that technique. And so we eventually got on the same path so that we could make sure that we were doing similar art for presentations, because at a certain point we had art directors like, oh, well, this looks so discordant, and they're just not the same, because I had a drastically different style than Daniel. So I basically went, okay, well, I'm gonna move a little bit this way and you move a little bit this way, and we'll meet somewhere in the center, and we'll provide a cohesive sketch style for each presentation. And then eventually we broke them of that by getting more people in our department and just being like, look, we're not gonna be able to do that. I was able to do that because I'm able to adapt my style, because that's my whole thing as an artist, is being adaptable. But bringing in other artists who aren't used to being like, oh, well, I can kind of draw like that, or I can kind of draw like this, we just had to be like, this is the style you're going to get these sketches in. And the client is going to have to get used to there being different hands, because we only have so many people in the department to handle this stuff. Still considering working on drawing, but I would definitely want to do digital initially, just because it's so much more convenient. Honestly, the main thing turns me off are all the brush options in Procreate. That's fair, Cami. And what I recommend there is to focus not on the brushes, but on the technique, and look at the brushes that they have and say, I want to do a drawing. All I really need is a pencil. Get a pencil, do a pencil. I want to do some inks. Get a something that says pen and do an ink. And don't focus on, oh, I'm going to paint, I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do that. Start with the most fundamental thing you can and work your way out from there. Busting out the inks. Yeah, Burger Face. Kim Jong-gi is good to look at for sure. I personally I'm not a huge fan of his style. His design choices, I think, are not my thing. But he is obviously technically proficient on a level that I will never ever comprehend with my teeny tiny pea brain. Studies, I take pictures of people, landscapes, and try and paint what I see. Nikki, that's perfect. It's especially. I mean, I've done also. I mean, as far as all of this stuff, I've done water shedding to people. I have copied people directly. I have traced over people. I have done landscapes. I have done portraits. I have done gesture drawings. I have done figure painting. I have done all of these things, both traditionally and digitally. And the only reason that I do that is to continue to push forward as an artist, to grow this art in as many different ways as I possibly can, so that I am never stagnating. Cami, are you using the slider on the right and the left to make the brush size bigger or smaller? Because that's why it's there. So like if you're drawing, it's right by your thumb, right? So that you can just resize it there and make the opacity there, or undo it with the square thing in the center. It's depending on how you have your setup for that. But that's how I do it. Mauricio, no, initially this was just going to be a drawing, and then it kind of turned into a painting. So I'm kind of pushing it into painting land more now. I'm just the technique is all over the fucking place, unfortunately, because I wasn't quite prepared for going this particular route with this painting. So I started with that white background, and I was like, well, I kind of want it to pop more, so add in some darks. Initially it was just going to be like a character portrait, right? So it was going to be something that I would use for like D&D. So it would have been like something like that on a white background. I'll say white background, right? Or a colored background or something. But I changed my mind, and I can do that because it's my art, and I can cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Cry if I want to. Man, I'm falling behind here on this chat. Okay, so since I've got a lot of you here, I was thinking about doing this thing, and I want to get some feedback on it. I want to see how many people. In fact, we're going to do a poll for this. New poll. So the thought is that, and they're not going to allow additional votes because I want a real kind of response here. I'm going to start the poll. It's going to be at the top of the chat for you folks. So the idea is I hire a model. She sits here. I have a camera on her. It's feeding into Twitch. And then I also have two other cameras. I have the camera on me, so I can still interface with you guys and talk to you. And then I also have a camera on my drawing board, or I'm doing it digitally, and we're all working together on the same piece of study of a model. So it would be a live figure drawing workshop where I would be talking about what I'm seeing and what I'm doing. I would have the camera literally right next to me, so what I'm seeing, you would be seeing. And it's not, it's not life drawing, but it is life drawing. The caveat for that is it would not be nude because Twitch. So it would be a costumed figure drawing workshop, quote unquote. I would have it set up so that it was donation based, which means the model would like any donations that came in that evening would go to the model, right? That sort of thing. So vote in the poll up above if you'd be into it. And if enough people are into it and I can convince a model to give it a shot with me, then we will, that's something that I will try to get put together after things calm down here, because the cases in California are off the charts, the cases in Los Angeles in particular. And we just had the most deaths in one day of any city in the entire pandemic. So that's not going to happen anytime super soon. But I want to put it out there because it was a thought that I had last night where I was like, oh yeah, why am I not doing this beyond the pandemic thing? I am staying very safe. I still have not left my house in, I want to say 3 weeks now. I mean, I left my house to start my car and everything, but other than that, I've been very chill out here. So, yeah, that would be something that I'm putting on the radar of things to do with you folks in the stream. And that being said, if it works out, that could be something that I would offer through the Subs Only Super Secret channel on Discord, where we could do a stream where it's a study stream like that with the model, and then end this and move over to Discord, same setup, but then it could be actual like figurative stuff where I have control about who comes into the channel, and you know, it's all not safe for work, and it's marked, and you can't come in if you're not 18 and all that stuff. So it looks like it's 100%, 11 people said yes. So I mean, 130 you voted, so got some interest in it. For those that didn't vote, why not? Is it that you wouldn't be interested in drawing from the figure, or you're intimidated by it? Because this is honestly an opportunity to see how I go about breaking down figures and stuff like that. All right, Mauricio, right on. I appreciate that. Nico Sanchez, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy holiday, my friend. Oh, I see how it is. All the people that been around here forever, like keeping me off in the background doing other stuff. That's why people didn't vote. Gotcha. Understood. I do the same thing. It's fair. Happy holidays, Nico. Nice to have you here again. Miss Von Drack, I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody, really. I'm just taking the piss, eh? Oh, Miss Von Drack, off to bed. It's definitely, it's about that time. About that time. I was about to say it's an early night for you, but it is not. So sleep well. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful, happy sleep and rest, and we will see you next time. Maybe tomorrow for the Dungeons and Designers thing. For those that don't know, 11 a.m. tomorrow, I'll be back in front of the camera with Dungeons and Designers. Just like pretending I am an elf. Miss Von Drake's like, I'm good. It's like, I always win anyway. I figured I'd give you all a chance. So for those that don't know what they're talking about, it's the Battle Royale at the top of the hour. Those stream avatars over there are, if you followed, one is yours. You can configure them down there in the stream avatars widget to be exactly what you want them to be. The Battle Royale is for 200 gold, and SE exposure. SE exposure will eventually buy you a free sticker, a free print, or a commission from me. And that's the only way to get at least the commission from me. You can go over to the Teespring store and pick yourself up stickers and prints. Or various other stores, I should say. It's not all at the Teespring store. Shh, we're streaming. Shut up, Google. Damn. Gotta fix that subscribe thing. That ain't right. That ain't right. I believe you get your ass kicked for saying something like that. Okay. Switch back to the hard round, slightly soft. Hard round, slightly soft. No, probably not, Cammy. I'm not interested in being somebody's personal artist. I'm interested in growing the community and getting art to a multitude of people and having people engage with me. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. So, aw, man, that's not fair. Missed an opportunity at a good joke. $1 million. Okay, friends, we're gonna run a 60-second ad break. We'll be right back for the Battle Royale. Stick around, hit the follow right now if you want to get in on that Battle Royale. That's not what I was looking for. There we go. That's what I was looking for. A little advertisement for the people that followed, but not the people that subbed. I'm sure that there's people that followed that have ad blocker, and I appreciate you, friend. You're a smart individual. You're a smart person. I'm glad you're here, hanging out in the arts department, making it a good place, having a good conversation. It's good stuff, partner. What about the rest of you, Burger? Sorry. The horse avatar, that's Nico Sanchez. Come on, everybody knows that. I'm gonna have to make a horse face for the skelly. All right, so we are going to switch our background, turn that off, and we are going to Battle Royale, friends. I wish there was a more efficient and elegant way to do that transition, but there is not. So, in drops, BJ White, Wild, Nikki, Miss Fontre, Nico, Hattie, Rice Krispies, Don Leo, Viscera, Raza, Burger, Rick, Official Harry Potter, Aquagem. I didn't even get halfway through all you people. I just couldn't. It's too much. I'm so glad that you're all here. Thank you for being here. Thanks for beating each other up in the Battle Royale. Somebody picked up a bandage. Didn't see who it was. People are going down now. Now people are dying. Now people are dying. Malibu picked up a bandage. Right on Malibu. It's too bad that you had 2 people beating you up after that. Oh God, so many people dying. I don't know. Did somebody take out Art? I hope so. Burgerface about to turn around and grab that bandage. She gets it just before taking on Arrow. Good for her. Burger coming up against Sariana. And Rick, who shoots her. Burger and Paradox. And Burger takes out Paradox and is then taken out by Official Harry Potter. And it's Rick and Harry Potter. It's Rick for the win. Rick is the winner. Congratulations, Rick. 200 more points, my friend. Good job. Good job. Good job. Miss Von Drake's gonna go lie in bed and be like, God damn it, I just wanted to fall asleep. I was so close. If it wasn't for that battle royale, I would be asleep right now. Cammy, double teaming is always allowed. I don't know what you're talking about. You don't make the rules here. Mauricio, we have talked about that already. Wait, Magma Studio. No, that we haven't talked about. More than one person to draw on the same screen online. I think we would probably drive one another nuts because my choices are not his choices. But we have talked about having both of us on one screen at the same time and feeding out to our respective communities at the same time. But personally, I think we would probably definitely be like, no, this is what I'm doing. Unless we were doing totally separate things, right? Because we both would be like, oh, I'm gonna draw this in this style, and yeah, I think it would just be like we would probably want to hurt one another after that. Yes, the banter would be priceless. I will not deny that. But I've gone a solid number of years with never fighting with Daniel, probably as much as you and I, Moonshadows, and I'm good not ever having to fight with Daniel. Cammy, nothing I say is a double entendre. Come on. You just have a dirty mind. You must cleanse yourself. Cleanse yourself of those thoughts. One might say, never mind. I'm just not even going to say it because you're going to be like, no, that's a double entendre. I told you. So I'm just going to not say anything. Right, Burger? Sheesh. Cammy's just trying to put words in my mouth. See, that's what I'm talking about. A very supportive community that doesn't allow gross or negative things to be perpetuated, and just always has the streamers' best intentions in mind as they are interacting. That's the kind of place that I'm glad that we've fostered here. Thank you, Burger and Sari, for that support. Yes, there's never been anything that is questionable on any of the Twitch terms of service whatsoever. Cheers to that. Song too slow. Song too slow. How is it? Song too slow. Alright. God damn it. Fine. Fine. I hate to do this to y'all, but I need it. I need it right now. I know. We hear this stuff all the time. You're sick of it. We'll get there, though. Since I have a little bit of time on Sunday, I might actually see if I can find some more kind of fun, upbeat stuff. I know. It's always Electro Swing, but it's like, it's so energetic, right? A BOP, bind on pickup. Are we playing WoW right now? Thank you, Mauricio. I will check that out later. Can you actually join the Discord and put that in the worth watching section for me, so that I can circle back, because I can't open that on stream just because there may or may not be copyrighted things in there. So it's always challenging. I think I've used Magma once with another friend of mine. And we kind of goofed off, and then for about 15 minutes, and we were like, okay, yeah, I gotta get back to work. Later. Thank you, Mauricio. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, it's it used to be fine to open YouTube links and stuff, and now it's just like, for all you know, opening a YouTube link is going to be what gets you banned from Twitch. So it's kind of ridiculous. Like, how to ruin your platform in 2 easy steps. I appreciate it. I'll look into it, and I'll tell Daniel that we should try it. He might be up for it. DMCA comes from the RIAA, which is the Recording Industry Association of America, who have made it their personal vendetta to take out Twitch streamers and Twitch as a whole, because Twitch has ignored the fact that streamers have been using copywritten materials within their streams for years and years and years, and have not given streamers the tools to properly attribute or work with copywritten materials within their streams. So the Recording Industry Association of America turned around, slapped Twitch with 50,000 DMCA requests in 1 week, and basically it's saying that that the streamers were going against the Digital Millennial Copyright Act, which was like 1993, which is it's totally outdated. It's crap, and we need better tools. But neither the RIAA, the government, or Twitch are getting off their asses and figuring out some stuff around it. So if you open something that's on YouTube on your stream and you play it and it has a song or copywritten materials in it, you can get marked with a DMCA. If you get a DMCA strike, 3 of them will get you banned from the platform permanently. That's the sort of thing where, like on YouTube, if you're watching something or if you have something that is copywritten, their system, they put like a ton of R&D into it. Their system will catch it. It will alert you and say, what do you want to do with this? Do you want to give all monetization to the person whose song this is and continue to publish what you're publishing? Or do you want to cut that section of your video out and re-upload it? So for us, Twitch hasn't given us shit. So yay, Twitch. Go, buddy. So hopefully they'll figure some things out, and we'll get better tools to help us deal with this stuff. But for now, the music that you hear is me licensing it through a third party that guarantees that I can use it on all of my channels without getting strikes. So I can put it in my YouTube videos, and I can watch it on my stream, so have it as background in my stream, and I'm not going to get DMCA. Mauricio, thank you for hanging out, my friend. Happy holiday, and we'll see you soon in either Daniel's stream or my stream. Have a wonderful evening and a wonderful rest of your holiday. I can see why the industry is pissed off, but they need to give us the tools to properly attribute them. They need to give us the option to buy a broadcaster's license and then have that broadcaster's license pay for whatever it is that we are putting in the background of our streams. It's that simple. Like, here is your license. You can use all of these things, and you're not gonna get banned. It's super simple. Who's that? It's Martest. Welcome, Martest, and happy holiday. How are you, my friend? We were actually just talking about you, speaking of people that play music in the background of their streams. Right on, Mina. I'm glad to hear that. I always wonder with those tablets, because I've never actually used one. I've only ever used a Cintiq. So I wonder what people's experiences with those Huons are. Huon? I don't even know how to say it. What? How is it no longer the holiday, Martest? What are you talking about? I don't believe you. Color variance in this. So I'm just like shifting the hue slider around a little bit and then tapping in some colors here and there. So I've already got some reds, but having some blues will help too. It'll just give it a little bit of modulation. Since there's so much blue on the dragon, it's going to bounce onto her shirt a little bit, and it's not gonna color it so much that it's blue, but it's going to shift the hue that has planes that are facing, right, just ever so slightly. Oh, it's like 12:15 for you, huh, Martest? Well, fine, then happy Saturday. Oh, no, a little too desaturated there. Like, you gotta be careful when going into shadows, right? Because if you desat them too much, you're gonna lose a lot of that vibrancy, right? So, while she's on mute, we should definitely say bad things about Burger Face. And by bad, I mean, if you don't already follow Burger Face, I recommend going over and giving her a holiday follow right now. Just pop in there and follow her and show her a little bit of love. Because why not? She's a chatty one. She likes to talk. And the funny thing about me is I like people that like to talk. So it's a good thing. I don't like talking over people that like to talk like I have to with Cammy, but I kid, Cammy, I kid. Aw, shit. Well, there goes Cammy again. There are some people that confound me when it comes to talking sometimes. And I'm always intrigued by it. Because I'm like, wait, why am I not able to connect here? What's the problem? Confounded. Why am I confounded? Why did I say confounded? What a weird word to use. So at this point, I'm not even trying to make sure that I'm not being painterly with everything. I'm just literally painting on a layer over everything. And so my edges will now like slowly deteriorate into the stuff underneath it, right? Basically just dropping off into shadow and stuff. And I am okay with that, because it wasn't doing what I wanted it to do, and now it is closer to what I want it to be doing. And so it's just going to be a fat painting. Oh man, I missed my give me the beat part. So I'm really bad at expressing themselves with words. One of my friends said he wished he could express himself with a math problem without seeming weird. Oh, Moonchatus, thank you for that hydration, my friend. Cheers, friends. Drank your drank, whatever that drank is, if it's eggnog or spiked eggnog or water or brandy or whatever. Drink it up. I drink your milkshake. I drink it up. I mean, I suppose some people can. Yeah, baby, spiced rum. Where's rum alcohol? Some people could express themselves in math problems, right? I mean, it could be a oat milk shake. Oat milk shake. Oat milk shake. Too many milks in the milk. For all you know, I personally have made an oat milk milkshake. How many times am I going to say oat milk? No, there's got to be 2 milks in there, or it's not right, Cammy. Don't you tell me how to speak. Oat milk milkshake. Oh, I thought you were telling me that I was saying it wrong. Oh, hey, how many of you have played Risk of Rain 2? Speaking of video games. I don't know that we were talking about video games, but you know, I wanted to, so I brought it up. So let's see. No. Let's make this a little bit darker, a little bit more saturated, and start to get some ambient occlusion in there, shall we? Underneath these little dragging claws. The dragging claws. Now, what did you say about it? If the question is, you can be my mercy healer in Overwatch, the answer is yes. I don't play support classes. What the hell's wrong with you? It's not even, that's not a thing. Autumn does not support. Yeah. Yeah, so speaking of video games, like I was asking, who has played Risk of Rain 2? Okay, Viscera. So the other night, Vilfarel and I and Overly all got into playing Risk of Rain 2 for a few hours. And beat the game. First run through. It was it was 4 of us, and it was a lot of fun. But since it is a roguelike, there's still a lot to do in the game, right? And so I popped it open night before last after the stream. It's like, oh, I'll just do a run, and ended up doing a 90-minute run because I had the best drops in the game, where it was just like, I got all the things that I needed to stay alive, I got all the health stuff, I got all the extra damage stuff, and like I was just killing it. And it finally got to the point where I was looking at the clock and I'm like, it is 1 a.m. and I have to wake up and do art tomorrow. So I finally just like found a way to kill myself. It was ridiculous. But it was, and then I tried to play later on, and I would go for like 20 minutes at the most. So it would just happen to be my first run was my best run. But it's actually a really fun game, and I highly recommend it at this point. The 90-minute thing was kind of just a random occurrence. Sorry, I have played Hades a little bit, actually. I enjoy it. I like the twitchy aspects of it, the roguelike aspects of it and everything. There's a lot to it. And obviously, pardon me. Contact's acting up. I like roguelikes, and it's obviously really well done. The soundtrack's great. The voice acting is great. The way that it unfolds in like layers as you kind of explore the world. Always great. Love it. Oh, Hattie, thank you for that redemption. Saving now. Sorry, I tend to play games late. Like, I wait for hype to die down. Like with Risk of Rain, everybody was playing in early access, and I made a conscious effort to never get into early access games, because the few times that I did, I always felt like by the time it launched, I didn't want to play it anymore.
because I had played through the buggy versions of it and I just wasn't into it. So I no longer do any early access stuff. Not to mention, I don't want to be your fucking beta tester. I just want to enjoy the game. So I'm not doing that stuff anymore. So going back, I play games when they hit 1.0 release, which is what happened with Risk of Rain. Like, it finally went live, and I was like, all right, I'll pick it up. And so enjoying it now. I think it's a good game. Yeah, I agree. Sorry. There's something about, like, if they had done it all 2D rather than the mapped 3D, I'd have been all over that shit. But I kind of chafe. I understand from a production standpoint the mapping 2D texture paints onto 3D elements, but it still chafes me. I feel like there's so much more expressiveness in hand-drawn stuff that why wouldn't you just do that? Take the time to draw the character in all of his movements and everything, right? Yeah, Mooner, absolutely. I agree. Yeah, it was a different thing, though. It wasn't an early access thing. They were like, hey, do you want to be a beta tester? And we were like, hell yeah, we want to get in. Played so many shitty MMOs. Starting shit. Always starting shit. Elemental Saga. Was that one we did? Dude, I don't remember that game. I don't remember that game at all. Aw, burger. Okay. Tell your friend I hope that their Christmas improves and they don't need to rant anymore. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Thank you for being here. It was wonderful to have you. Happy holiday. And maybe we'll see you tomorrow for the D&D. Maybe we'll see you Monday for a stream. Or maybe not. Either way, take care. Thank you, thank you. So, she's not necessarily wearing makeup, but I think I've explained this before. Eyelids are a little more shiny than the rest of your body. Oh, I do remember that. Wow, that's pretty much the only thing I think I remember from that game. Because I looked at the screenshots and I still like nothing there, man. I mean, obviously not unusual, but. Eraser is huge. There you go. We're going to get rid of those because they're distracting, but I'll come back to them. Man, how do you even remember that, Mooner? I mean, apparently you really were into the game until they remember it. I, on the other hand, have relegated that to the dustbin of my brain. The thing I like about painting this stuff up is it gives me an opportunity to come in and rework some of those drawing shapes, right? Moon Shaddis is like, don't call me, you'll kick me off the game. Let's have some dark. Saturate a little bit and put it on there, just kind of in that corner. Oh, seriously? Sorry? That's amazing. So it was like the same account, but you guys had different characters on the same account? Wow, dude. Oh God, Mooner. I have somewhere on this system, I have the banner that I drew for you. For like forums and stuff. That's cool. I can appreciate that. Let's get a little brighter on that. There you go. So you can see that I changed it to a little bit more red in the skin tone, so that as the bridge of the nose fell away, because what happens is when you get skin stacking up, it actually will, that's how you get those darker kind of receding edges, right? So I'm making sure that the receding edges are actually kind of reddish. So Mooner, that is something that you're not ever going to post up on the Discord, I'm pretty sure. Cammy. Right? He's the plucky sidekick. I don't know what you're talking about. Keep away from doing speculars, because you know how much I love speculars. I'll totally go overboard with speculars. So I'm going to hold off on them for now. No, stars will not be capped. There will be no capping of stars. Oh, I just figured something out. Like if his eyes are glowing blue, this entire side of her face is gonna be lit like that. Right? She's gonna have this going on. And it looks good. It pops it, so we're gonna do it. No. Too saturated. Well, Cammy, see, here's the problem. Hattie just come in with a hydrate. Thank you, Hattie. Here's the problem, Cammy. One, Moonshadows isn't doing anything that none of you could do. You just have to pay attention when the stars are dropping and grab them. Every 20 minutes, a star pops up. That's what the timer is set to. Well, between 10 and 20 minutes. So keep an eye on it and jump about 10 seconds before you want to grab that star. Just watch it moving across. Moonshadows has just learned to count. So he knows, he has put in jump and watched and seen how long it takes, and he's just timed it. So you can do it too. And then secondarily, there's no way for me to ban anyone from grabbing the stars, unfortunately. So I can't be like, oh, you've gotten 600 stars. Like, you can't have any more. The system isn't built that way. It's a dumb system. I pretty much have always been a ranger. There you have it. I do not, Kimmy. Stop it. I am very chill today, so I guess chill equals serious? See, eyes, light, yes. A little bit blue there. Not much. Just a smidge. Just a smidge blue. So up here, the skin's a little bit more yellow. So in the line work, I'm going to drag it into the saturation a little bit more. So that it's still there, obviously. Turning that form. Oh, you're totally right, Hattie. Oh gosh. Damn it. Missed it. Wait. Let's go back. What was the song before? We were right here. Here we go. Right? Okay, at least I know now. Ain't no thing but to swing is going to be the thing that I animate the skeleton dance to when I animate it. Is that how we know that Cammy is in trouble? When I'm like, Cammy boy, let's not be hasty or whatever. I think I'm actually feeling this one now, my friends. It took a while. Like, I was enjoying it. I liked the shape design of it and everything, but I'm actually starting to enjoy the painting of it too. It was very hard to get to that point process. Arduous, I think, is the word that I'm looking for. It was an arduous process. Right? Like, if somebody looks at me and goes, Autumn Rain Turkel, I'm like, me? What? Don't say my name like that. Make me pee a little. Some blues as transition tones. And those blues are going to be, they need to be darker than that. Here. And then they're going to transition into darker blues, which then transition. It's very counterintuitive. We're going to get purples or oranges into purples down here as kind of the base shadow there. Because that blue is kind of fading off, right? Boy Snell? First and foremost, is it your real middle name? Secondly, what is the origin of said middle name? God damn it, I'm being haunted by French. Holy crap, that is very saturated red. I don't think we need it to be that saturated. That's sorry, Cammy. right? Hey Kirk, how's it going? What the fuck is wrong with you? Although, Mooner, you have to admit, you've got like the best Howley first name there is. Hands down. Oh, did I just dox you? Sorry, man. It's like, nobody knows. Shut up. Really? I did not know that. I mean, I was referencing Star Trek, so I think it's a cool name. So, there's that. Nope, too much, too much, too much. So if you had to phonetically like spell out how to say your name, your middle name, sorry, how would you phonetically put it? What was that? I'm losing my fucking mind. Quinnell? I fucking love it. I mean, because my character's named Quinn, but, you know. So I'm biased. I'm okay with that. I'm okay being biased. Canal? Canal or Quenelle? Yeah, I think yours is a little more stream friendly than Cammy's version of how to say it. Not that I have anything against Cammy's way of saying things. She just says them with such gusto. It's like stampeding towards the most interesting thing to say. Right, Viscera? I was like, okay, I think this needs to be a lot more desat. So here's another trick for you guys. Eyes are never actually white, right? They are, and they're not actually gray either. They are basically like skin tone desaturated. So get in there and give them some depth. Yeah, coffee in the lungs. Ouchie. Speaking of which, coffee right now, man, this would be the longest stream ever if I was to have any of this caffeine. So it's gonna be lighter on this side, because although it's on the inside part of the eye, wherever the highlight hits the eye, it's actually darkest under that. Because what's happening is the light is striking the eye. So if the light is like up above, the light strikes the eye and then goes through and refracts. So it basically comes through and then is along the bottom side of the eye more than where the highlight is. So it's always darker behind the highlight. Things that Autumn knows that nobody cares about. File that under who cares? So we're gonna put some styrations in her eyes. I was thinking about doing like some kind of like fire effect within her eyes. Like that would, I feel like that would be interesting, but it might be overdone. But seeing that her eyes are so small, I can always come back and do it. I will say that even as a not beginner artist, I need to keep that stuff in mind, because man, do I mess that shit up. Whoops. So I'm just coming in and softening some of these edges, because the edge of your eye looks crisp, but when you really get in there, take a look. There is a transition still. So how do I get out of a rut? Like feeling it's not, I feel like it's good enough. I've had this discussion before with people, and as an artist, you frequently will have a higher aesthetic understanding than your skill level, and so you will always be looking at art better than yours, or at a higher caliber than yours, and being like, that's where I want to get to. That's where I currently am. That's where I was last year. That's where I was the year before that, and the year before that, and the year before that. The important part is to accept that that is a natural part of the artistic process. That you will look at art and want to be able to achieve a certain amount of what you see in there as being excellent, and then you will work and work and work to do that. And then you will achieve that, and then you will look at that art and be like, wait, it's not as good as it could be, because look at this art here. And so then you work and work and work and work and work and work and work to get to that level. And then you do the same thing, and you do the same thing. And you'll work to get to a level, and you'll plateau for a while, and you'll feel good about it. And then you'll look at other art and be like, oh, I need to improve more. And that is artistic growth in a nutshell, especially with the amount of art that's out there. So if you're looking at your own work, and you feel like it's not good enough, study. Look at stuff that you find to be good art, and break it down and try to understand why you like it. What is it that is appealing to you? Are they using high contrast elements? Is the shape design amazing? Is their paint handling? Does it have style and flash? What are the things that are attracting you to the art that you consider good, and then try to study focused on how to inject that into your own art to get you to the level where you are feeling like your art is what you want it to be, or in the direction of the way that you want it to be. And to do that, go to places like ArtStation and scour that stuff and drag a bunch into a folder. Hey, hello, Destiny Destiny SKR. Welcome. So use that stuff to influence you. Put it all away and sit down and draw something. But understand that disliking your current art, totally common, part of the process, and accept that. Accept that as much as you accept when you do something that's outstanding, because it's steps along the way. And look around on ArtStation for the art that inspires you, that kicks you off. Watch YouTube videos from artists that inspire you and kick you off. Those are the ways to kind of get you moving in that direction. Because sitting around and like doodling and stuff without any kind of direction, that's a surefire way to burn yourself out doing absolutely nothing, not progressing at all. Oh, absolutely. And you saw it from me, where when we started this evening, we were at a very different place than what we are right now. Oh gosh. All right, friends. Hey, in 1 minute, we are going to do our Battle Royale. We're gonna, if you're following, you get to participate in the Battle Royale, so follow now if you're not following. And Battle Royale will get you additional stream points. I just did save, Hattie. Thank you. It will get you additional Stream Elements points, which can be used in the Stream Elements store to get a free sticker, a free print, or eventually a commission from me. Or maybe even a portfolio review if you want some help on the direction that you want to go. That being said, I'm going to run a 60-second ad break, and we will come back for that Battle Royale. 60 seconds starting right now. So, friends, how annoying are the ads? Oh gosh, Mina, I'm sorry, I didn't catch your good night. We will see you next time, Mina. Hopefully you hear me. And sleep well, rest well, and we will catch you hopefully for one of the D&D or Dungeons and Designers thing, or if not, we'll catch you in the next stream. Yeah, I don't think anybody is actually seeing the ads, but as long as I run them, Twitch isn't gonna freak out. So let us switch over, my friends, to the Battle Royale. In drops, good lord, it's everyone. Awesome. Fight! Alright, breaking off into big amount of groups that I can't even point out how many there are, and Rezakel picks up a bandage. Who's going down first? I didn't see the name. I didn't see the names on those other ones. It's impossible to even tell people apart at this point. I am a horrible announcer and I feel bad about myself, but that's okay. We're still here doing this stuff. All right, what do we got? We've got Moonshaddis taking a shot from Viscera. Viscera going up against Raz. Malibu up against Raz, being taken down by Raz. Good shot, Raz. Ooh. It's Alicia, taken out by Viscera. Viscera is the winner. Do that dance, do that jump, take that bow. Congratulations. You're the winner. 200 points closer to whatever you want to do with those points. It52, it is RNG, so it's just a matter of how many people are around you, taking shots at you and everything like that. Basically, the way that it works is every time that you encounter an avatar, you get hit at least once. And if you have avatars from other sides, you get hits. So it just depends on where you are. It's all automated. We could have done a boss battle, but boss battles are a whole nother thing that we probably won't get into until the new year. It is totally rigged. Why would it be rigged? Oh man, look at that. I totally forgot to bring back the music. Horrible, horrible host. Gotta listen to me being all loud and shit. Could turn it into an ASMR stream. What do you think? Get my gentle voice on. Just whisper to y'all. Nah. Yeah. Thank you, Cami, for that. Mauricio added, and I did not give him a role. Oh, man, the neighbors are cooking food right now, and I am so hungry. Man, I knew I should have eaten. I can smell it. I can smell it. It smells like food. We like food. Yeah. See what happened there is I just added another layer on top of the other layer for the bounce light and just kept working on it. And that is called layer bloat, my friends. It's a thing, I'm telling you. Destiny, I am at a standing desk. Yes, they are, but you have to keep in mind that standing too much or sitting too much, both are bad for your health. So you do want to switch it up. Most of the time during the week, I sit most of the day, and then I stand up for the streams. So I do get kind of a balance going. Probably not as much as I should, though. They were the standing desk thing was very big at the studio that I work at. And so I went out of my way to invest in one. And I feel like it was a very good investment. It was very worth the amount of money that it costs to do so. Oh my God, their food smells so good, you guys. I don't know what he's cooking, but it's like pizza or something. It smells like pizza. With like fresh pizza. Fresh pizza dough crusts. Oh man. I know. Right? It's too bad that I can't do dairy. Rutro. Eichmann coming in with the raid. Hello, Raiders. Hello, Raiders. For those that have not been here before, hello. My name is Autumn Rain Turkel. I am a sketch artist and illustrator for an entertainment advertising agency during the day, and in the evening I do drawings and sketchings, much like this here, as well as other things. Like, this is kind of the day job stuff. And then I do stuff like this on the stream. all sorts of stuff, including homebrew D&D illustrations, because I did some D&D illustrations back in the day, and there's skills I like to keep sharp, and isometric painting stuff, because why not? D&D characters, because we like D&D around here, and painting, and keyframe illustrations from D&D moments, and dragons, and pixel art, and lots of characters, and all sorts of stuff. So you will see who knows what when you come to this stream at the Arts Department. But we do guarantee that there will be some art and probably some Dungeons and Dragons. Ike, my friend, how was your stream? What did you work on this evening? And please share. Please, please. Alistair, thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Arts Department. Destiny, thank you for the mention of the Apex piece. I appreciate that. It was a hell of a lot of hard work. Hot Take Tyler, happy holiday, my friend. Rest well. We'll see you soon. Cammy coming in with the gift for Ike. Thank you for that. That's very nice of you. I missed what you said. Christmas celebration, 20-minute sketches. Do you have any that you'd like to share with us this evening, sir? For those of you in the stream that don't already, I recommend that you pop over and give Ike a little bit of follow and then come back here for the rest of the stream. Yeah, Ike, it's you gotta watch them budgets, especially around this time of year, right? And welcome back to the sub club, my brother. Mauricio, I gave you access on the stream or on the Discord, so if you want to drop it in worth watching, that would be great. And thank you for coming back and leaving that again. I still can't watch it on stream. Wow. Destiny, thank you for the follow. Nick Cthulhu. Nick Cthulhu. Thank you for that follow. Welcome to the Arts Department, my friends. Ike, do you wanna share anything on here for people to see? Do you wanna? I mean, if you have anything like that. Harry Potter. I cannot complain. My holiday has been very chill. We actually started the stream super chill tonight, and it's been very mellow. I talked to the family a little bit. Otherwise, I watched some TV, worked on some stuff for stream avatars, which you see over there, obviously. But in the new year, we're going to change up the stream avatars to be some new stuff, and I worked on some of that, which was fun. It was also very disconcerting because it was all animation, obviously, and animating a walk cycle is both challenging and rewarding. Let's just put it that way. Cammy, she's like, I just want to be in second place. She just wants that silver. What was the best Christmas present I ever received? For Hanukkah, because I am half Jewish, I received the NES system when I was 12 years old. And that was, while it is not the most amazing thing in the world ever, it is one of those things that kind of set me on the path to being a gamer for the rest of my life. So much so that my dad gave me the slap down about playing too many hours a day of Zelda. So I'd say that was a pretty good gift. It definitely pushed me along that trajectory of nerddom, which I love so much. And who said something? Dweebin, thank you. I appreciate the kind words about this elf lady that I have kind of dug into much more than I originally intended. Chanukah. Thank you, Harry Potter. Right? Enrixie Cobra? Can I just call you Cobra since I can't say your first name? There is never too much Zelda. Even when I played Breath of the Wild for 12 straight hours, it was never too much Zelda. Ah, dope. Nikki Thulu. Appreciate that. That's very kind of you to say. Sometimes we are a lot more energetic than this, but tonight it's, it's been one of those days where we're just kind of like on an even keel. I'll caffeinate later. Cobra. Adriana. Okay. I will endeavor to do my best to remember that. But I'm telling you now that I have a little teeny tiny goldfish brain, and there's a lot going on. So if I do not, I apologize, and feel free to remind me. I appreciate that very much. I will, obviously, I want to make sure that all of you are acknowledged in the way you want. In fact, that's what the stream avatars are about. So you can go down to the widget and configure them once you've followed to be whatever you want. Oh, let's check out what Ike did. Oh, yeah. There we go. Ike, coming in strong, my friend. Loving the shapes. As always with you. Love your shape design, man. Just killing it. Your shape design, your color. You're solid, my friend. You are absolutely solid. I want you to have more time to do art and not have to work a day job, to be honest. I want you to do nothing but art for days upon days. Good work, sir. Good work. Liking the colors. Nice variety in there. Yeah. Solid. Good hair shapes and everything. That's a nice 20-minute sketch then, my friend. Hell yes. I couldn't do that in 20 minutes. Mauricio, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate you taking the time. Very much, very much. Why would you do that on Christmas, Ike? You're a madman. Absolute madman. I'm like, I don't even want to, I don't want to be pressured right now. I'm like, I'm chill. Let's just be chill. I like, if I was a weed smoking dude, I'd probably be like, dude, let's just like, can we just hang out today? Like, we don't need to stream, brother. I mean, if we stream, could we just chill on stream? But I'm not, because I feel real chill right now. So, 20-minute sketches, not happening. I hear you, man. I am always excited to endeavor to give back to the community, these people that support us in our creative endeavors, keep us going, keeping us real, right? What? Inner demon. Wait. Hudson. Wait, what? I missed the discussion. Kind of reminds me of elderly gargoyle. Ah, okay. This dragon reminds you of the elderly gargoyle? I'm good with that. Good with that. Absolutely. Play the hand you're dealt, I always say. And that means do what you're good at. So currently I am painting the shit out of this, probably more so than it needs to be painted. But I am enjoying said process. Nick Thulu. Nick, yeah. I said it earlier, and my brain's like, burp, blah, blah, blah. I actually do not do commissions. So if you want to have me draw something for you, the best way to do that is to stay in the channel, earn yourself rewards through following, subscribing, contributing. You gain double the exposure for being a sub than you do in any other way. And when you get to 60,000 exposure, check it in the stream elements overlay down there for the leaderboards. You can commission me that way, but that's the only way to commission me. I don't do paid commissions. The reason is that my objective here is to grow the channel and grow the community and have us all contributing back and forth. So that's why I don't do commissions. But when you get to 60,000 points, I am more than happy to do a bust portrait like this for you. That being said, for those that have been here before, prepare your jumps. So people that are following that have your stream avatar, prepare your jumps. We're going to do a little bonus round of stars because we haven't done that yet today. So, exclamation mark jump in the field, in the text field, and start getting them. Get it. Get it, get it. All right. That was round 1. Looks like Malibu took the biggest take on that one. And here comes round 2. Round 2, round 2. Moonshadows. Harry Potter got some. Moonshadows got another. Moonshadows with 20. Good lord. Moonshadows killing it. Damn. Moonshadows is going to get himself a commission. Oh yeah, look at that. Destiny Sky got himself 10. Moonshadows another 15. Malibu with another 5. Nikki with 5. Cammy got 20. Look at that. Cammy learned how to jump, folks. Round 3, go. Pausing. And more. It's maybe way up here. Falling stars, friends. Falling stars for round 3. There they are. Round 3. That is the final round of bonus stars, friends. Congratulations for all you jumpers and all of your bonus points. You can check the leaderboards to see where you stand and eventually get yourself a commission. because that's how we roll, or that's how we jump, whatever the hell. Oh, yeah, Stream Elements isn't wrong. Don't forget we do have a Discord where all this goes on after hours, minus the Stream Avatar stuff. So get in there, participate, be a part of the arts department. We love having you. Super happy you're here. Super happy you're here, he says. Wow, still catching up with all your wonderful winnings, my friends. I think that's how we break the system from now on. If I put it into slow mode when we did that, I wonder what would happen. Okay. Okay, Harry Potter. I love that, like, whoops, I accidentally hit return. Now give me the beat. Oh, yeah. Potter. I'm interested in a critique at some point. There's the exposure box I see under the chat window, but in Stream Elements I see a drastically lower number of exposure bucks. I just want to make sure that I'm saving in the right place. Harry Potter. So if you reach your, I mean, you're gaining in both places. The Stream Elements is so that you can get free stickers and prints and stuff. And either way, if you redeem, I will take those points from both, right? So if you end up doing, I was looking for a way to make it faster for people to get rewards, right? And the fastest way to do that would be the Stream Avatars thing, because the Battle Royale will gain you additional money. You can also do the gambling thing and all that stuff, and that will gain you those points. And then you can use any of the points to redeem that stuff, but I will take them away from you. So you will, let's say that you get to the exposure in the channel, normal exposure, and you redeem it there. I will take it away from Stream Elements also. But if you go through Stream Elements and you use that, then I will take it away from the channel. Sari, it was wonderful to have you here. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you very much. Happy holidays. And I appreciate those gifted subs. You're a wonderful human being. Makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside. And we'll see you soon. Nice, Potter. I'm glad you're here. For sure. I'm glad that you're learning something. It's like I'm doing the art and everything. I don't know what people connect with. I don't know what they identify with. I don't know if the things that I'm saying even like people care on some level, right? And I always encourage everybody to ask questions. If you have questions, I am happy to answer what I can. Oh, Mark Test. Damn, coming in hot on Christmas. Not even on Christmas, the guy give me a break. Oh, wait, who's going to bed? What's going on here? Cobra, you're going to bed? If you're going to bed, thank you for being here. Or, I'm so confused. Somebody said goodnight and... Okay. Good night, friends that are leaving, that had shown up and were part of the stream and are now leaving on this wonderful holiday stream. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining the arts department. And we'll see you next time. Hopefully. A little more shadow in the crevice of her clavicle and neck there. A little bit of a transition tone, right? Okay. Cobra is going to bed. Holiday sleeps. Best sleeps ever. I mean, I don't have to wake up tomorrow if I don't want to? Just stay in bed? Pretend to sleep all day? Hell yes. Thank you, Hattie. Goodness. How long has the music been dead? Has it been dead since 10 o'clock? Because that is absolutely effing horrible. Fuck me running. Ugh. You had to listen to me like mouth breathing. That's the worst thing ever. If I am ever without music, friends, be like, hey, yo, I can hear your breathing. Just like call it out, scream at me, highlight your message, whatever you got to do. Oh, please do, Hattie. Please do. Be like, hey, what happened to the good music? It's the there's just so many things to remember and like transitioning scenes and all that. Yeah, I live my life with a soundtrack at all times, so. Nice, Dweebin. Get that gaming. Yes. I just, I need to have music in my life. So, if I can share it with you guys, I will. And I prefer to share it with you guys. So, just let me know next time and I will share away. Wow. That was a long time without music. Ew. No, sir. I don't like it. Not at all. Yeah. No silence for me, man. Damn. Ike is killing it with 100,000 hours. That's intense. I actually don't have, I just set up a Spotify because I wanted to have the widget that was like the now playing widget, but I don't think I'm going to do that anymore because of the whole explosion of bullshit. But I'm not a Spotify listener. I was a YouTube music listener, and I am no longer a YouTube music listener simply because I was a Google Play Music listener, and then they forced me to go to Google or YouTube Music, which sucks balls, for the record. How would you recommend not to overwork one particular section for too long? I always get trapped in one or perfectly rendered. The rest of my pieces are rough scribble. I try layering and building up, but I get caught up easily. Destiny, stay zoomed out. Stay zoomed out. That's one approach. You'll notice that I'm not zooming into everything. There's a maximum zoom level, and it's about this. I try not to go into... Cammy, I just edited myself just for you, because I knew that if I said the words that were going to come out of my mouth, you would give me a hard time. So in reference to zooming, I was going to say I stay zoomed out and I try not to go in too deep. Okay, Cammy, bring it on. Yes, Viscera. It was gonna be deep. Harry Potter. Yeah, it's because earlier Cammy was busting my balls about everything I say being a double entendre. And it's not like I use like hard words that constantly output sexual meanings. It's just that Cammy has a dirty mind. Exactly, Destiny. I'm sure that Dave would agree with me. Come to the art stream. Stay for the hard round, slightly soft. Oh yeah, Destiny, there it is. Dweeb, that would imply that they were accidental. So, Destiny, do you feel like we answered your question about overworking a piece? Or did we get distracted by talk about going deep? I mean, yeah, just make sure not to hang out in one spot for too long once you're zoomed out, right? So just kind of address things and move on, right? Says the guy that is rendering fucking eyebrows. Let's pick up some of this blue here. Just a touch on that eyebrow. Yeah, it is always easier said than done, and that's honestly part of what I'm trying to do right now is not over render, because I have a tendency towards that myself. And it's not necessarily over render, it's just rendering to a point where I'm not a huge fan of the way that it has been rendered out. So over rendering it so much that I lose the vitality of the original initial design or the initial brush marks or the things that attracted me to the piece enough to continue doing it. Oh, Razakel, redeeming that So, for all you people that have been drawing today or have been writing or typing or any of those things, let's do a stretch real quick. We're going to blast through these. First one is interlace the fingers. Press out through the palms of your hands for 15 seconds. Careful not to push too hard, only enough so that you can feel the stretch in the heels of your hands and up to your elbows. Right. We'll talk about that in a moment, Harry Potter. And then we're going to take this hand and gently grab the knuckles of this hand and pull back so that you can feel the stretch up here. 15 seconds. All right, and then next one, same thing. There you go. And then tuck the thumbs, fingers over, and pull your pinkies towards your elbows. Do this for a count of 8. And you should feel them up along there to right about there. And then last one, shake it out. Yay! All right, there we go. Thank you again, Razakel, for that redemption on the stretch. Very good for the old hands and arms. So, Harry Potter, while we're around our face, can we talk about how super saturated the spiral on our head? Is that a product of the contrast against your skin, or did you actually manage to make that glow a bit? So what that is, Harry Potter, that's called simultaneous contrast. We talked about that briefly earlier. And yes, it's the optical illusion of having something high in chroma next to something low in chroma, and chroma meaning the amount of pigment within one thing. If this was oil paint, right? In this case, it's the amount of actual color pixels, right? So it seems like it's glowing, but it's actually darker than the surrounding colors. And you can test that by throwing a black layer on and putting it into color mode. And you can see that it is actually darker than everything else in the value range. So that is simultaneous contrast, and it's an illusion that your eye sees, just due to what's surrounding it. I talked very briefly about simultaneous contrast in my YouTube video that I posted on the Dictionary of Artistic Terms, and I'm definitely going to circle back and do a full video on simultaneous contrast, because there are a multitude of ways to execute that. It's not just desaturation and saturation. There's other more elegant, more interesting ways to make things pop, and also make colors read as different colors. Yeah, Destiny, I had a fucking amazing color theory teacher. In fact, he does a video. I should try and see if I can find it. It was sold a number of years ago, and I don't know if he's done another one. But that guy was just a fountain of information, just amazing. Oh, I want to do that. So we are going to hit the little save button there. We're going to hit the history state, and we're going to take a look, friends. So this is where we are, and this is where we started the evening. Pretty considerable difference, I would say. Made a lot of progress. Some nice things in there that I'm really enjoying. So, yay us! But that being said, I think that is where I'm going to call it for the evening, my friends, as I want to get some rest this evening and prepare for tomorrow's Dungeons and Designers stream. We're going to be starting at 11 a.m. and it's new characters and everything, so I got a bunch of stuff on this side that I have to prepare for the stream early on. So I'm going to have to wake up early and get to work on OBS. Yeah, Mooner, the dragon's eyes are going to be brighter. That's going to be an effects thing that I put in at the end. I'm saving the brightest stuff for the last kind of push. And that's when I'm going to come back and add in some glows and some magical stuff. Oh, Cammy, I do? Is that how we've done it? I'm sorry. Yeah, unfortunately, I just have to make sure that I can execute tomorrow for the stream and everything. So I just wanted to get an earlier night tonight and not stay up super, super late because I've been getting sleep creep. Right, so I've been staying up a little too late, and that's starting to affect my writing and everything that I do in the mornings. And I got to keep an eye on it, my friends. Keep an eye on it, because I feel like the schedule is the thing that keeps you creating. So, thank you all for being here, for making my Christmas a lovely Christmas, and for participating and being part of the arts department. I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate the gifts, the follows, and the joining of the Discord, and the participation the most. So, we will be back, obviously, tomorrow on the Dungeons and Designers stream, but my stream will be here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of next week, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So come on back and see where this goes. I love you all. Love one another. Be kind to each other. And have a wonderful night. Sleep well, rest well, and we'll see you soon. That's all from the Arts Department. Keep drawing, and we will see you next time.